What do you make of some of the action we're seeing in the pre-market? We started a bit lower after we finished higher yesterday. Now we kind of swung back into positive territory. What do you think is going on in the minds of investors? A couple of things going on. We got earnings, the Supreme Court case over tariffs, better than expected jobs report. What do you think is percolating?
I think investors are more focused right now on big tech earnings, the AI infrastructure spend, and exactly where we stand within this overall bull market rally than they are with what the Federal Reserve is going to do or not do in December. Obviously, tariffs creates an additional level of uncertainty in terms of what the Supreme Court ultimately rules. But every time we see a short-term bout of volatility, Frank, we see money coming off the sidelines, the buy the dip trade, if you will. And I think that continues through the fourth quarter of 2025, but 2026 is going to be a very different story.
Let me ask you about that buy the dip trade.
Sure.
JP Morgan out with the note saying it's mostly Mag 7. Meta is one of the biggest beneficiaries of the buy the dip trade. The fact that retail investors, they keep kind of booing tech as opposed to buying indexes. What does that mean about the future of this rally and the market going into the rest of this year?
I think what we need to appreciate is that we've now hit the 3-year anniversary of the current bull market. And history suggests that every time we hit 3 years, the bull market continues to rally by an average of 8 years, which would suggest that perhaps we have another 5 years to go. But it's not necessarily going to be the leaders from the previous 3 years that are going to be the leaders going forward. And I think we need a broadening of this rally to really sustain the bull market from this point forward. Do I discount AI? Of course I don't. I think the AI revolution is alive and well. I think there's still value in large cap technology stocks, but there are other opportunities as well under the surface, even within the AI ecosystem.
All right. I think that leads us to your word of the day, which is connectivity, and your pick, a maker of coaxial cables.
Yes.
Not a term we say a lot on CNBC. Why don't you explain why your pick and reveal our mystery chart? Why is that your pick?
Sure. So we'll start with connectivity. Given the interconnected nature of the global economy and the AI ecosystem in particular, I can't think of a better example than Amphenol, ticker symbol APH, as an example of that connectivity. Amphenol, of course, is a global supplier of connectors, sensors, interconnected solutions. They actually killed it third quarter, beating on earnings and revenue estimates, growing their sales by 53% year over year. They also recently announced the acquisition of CommScope's cabling and connectivity solutions business for about $10.5 billion in cash. Stock's up over 100% year to date, and they're trading at a reasonable forward PE of around 34 times right now.